I wanted to show a couple of data points. I wanted to see if you could guess what category we're talking about. We surveyed about 150,000 shoppers last year. For this slide, we're only going to be talking about the grocery shoppers in the grocery channel. What we found, obviously, different categories act differently in different channels. I work with a major toilet paper company. It's very different at dollar than it would be at grocery. The role of the category, what's important to the shopper, everything I show on this slide, this is all from just grocery shoppers. I'll explain the measures, because there's 3 measures, and then you can see the list of categories on the top. So the first measure is traffic driver. We get into the role of the category. How well does a category drive traffic to the store or website? This is an aggregate of multiple questions that we dive into, but it's a question that really helps us answer, is this a category that brings people to the store? It would be the opposite for the pudding cup category that I was just sharing. That's not really a traffic driver. That's something that we would call a spend driver, because it's something that kind of builds the basket. But ranks 8th out of 109 categories. It also ranks very low on impulse. So out of 109 categories, it's in the bottom 10, the opposite of the pudding category, where people are obviously a lot less planned. It ranked 3rd for knew what I wanted. These are shoppers that we affectionately call them autopilot. They're on autopilot, they're not really paying attention. It's a very quick shopping experience. They know what they want, so it's very difficult to disrupt them. What category do you think I am referencing? It's dog food. The infant formula was close. The first 2 are right on, but knew what they wanted is actually middle of the road, and that's only because new parents don't really know what they want. New parents, it ranks very low on knew what they wanted. By this 3rd or 4th kid, you know what you're doing. With dog food, this is the opposite type of category where using this type of data, we can start to understand where we should be focusing our attention. What things should we be focusing on and talking to the retailer? This is a category, it is definitely something pre-trip that we have to engage with the shopper. We can't wait for the shopper to come into the store and try to engage with them. We need to focus on pre-trip communication. So is this feature activity? Is this media? Is it internet? Some of the stuff that we dig into is the influence of veterinarians on purchasing and what brand and what retailer to buy at. We do similar things with skincare with dermatologists and dentists with oral care. There's a lot of other things that are influencing the shopper. We ask shoppers, what triggered you to buy? It's very interesting to find out what are those things that are really influencing a shopper.